What's up, everybody? We're back, keeping up with the Kardashians after show for Kardashians Weekly. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
All right, slower. All right. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. We took a little break there for the holidays, but we are back with your Kardashians Weekly. I am one of your hosts. It's just us two tonight.
Just
me,
the two
Howard the
of
Third. Just the two of us. Me, Howard the Third. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard the Third. Shanti, where can we find you?
What's up, you guys? We missed you so much. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter at Shanti Christina or Instagram at Shanti_Christina.
Yes.
Yes. How was your Christmas?
It was good.
It
Just
was
spent time with
good.
family. Didn't really do too much, which I always love on Christmas, just relaxing.
It's about relaxing and not doing anything, right?
Right.
Yes.
I love it.
It was good. It was good to take a break and just chill and veg out for a week or however long it was for me. It was 8 days.
How was your New Year's?
It was awesome.
That's good.
It was awesome. I saw Dylan Francis, who's a DJ, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, I know that.
And it was awesome. It was really cool. What'd you do?
I didn't do too much. Just went to a friend's house, did a little house party with
Yeah?
like a few friends, maybe like 10 of us, and it was perfect. Perfect.
Chill.
That's all I wanted to do. Yeah.
Good.
I just got tired of the clubs, and I was like, oh, just go to a house party.
That's what mature adults
that.
do now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
So old. Just kidding. I'm the oldest on this panel. Let's be real, everybody.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get into this about getting real. Let's get real with this flower bomb that Khloe did to Chris. We open up the episode and we see that Chris gets just flower bombed
That's
like nobody's
mean.
business.
That is mean.
What
What if someone did that to you? I know.
I would hate it. Oh my gosh, I would hate it. But they always do this to Chris. I feel so bad for her sometimes.
They always mess with her. But did you notice how she was not really that surprised?
Yeah.
She like knew it was coming. She looked at the camera and she was like, you know, if someone threw a whole thing of flour on my head, I would not be cool.
Exactly. You think she knew? Because she was like, oh, yeah, you know, you have to sign some papers. Oh, so-and-so, did you get all your emails? And then she's just smiling the whole time.
I
I don't know
know.
if she knew.
I'm going to go with yes.
I'm going to go with yes also.
Yeah.
But it was still funny. Her hair did look cute, though. Black and white, that little salt and pepper look.
She's cute.
She's a cute
She
lady.
can't do no wrong.
She is a cute lady.
Cute Chrissy.
Cute Chrissy, I love that. But this episode mainly just focused on two things. Kim calling Khloe a liar all the time, and Kim and Kourtney fighting about who's the healthiest. Let's talk a little bit more about them, who's the healthiest, because Kourtney does only, I guess, gluten-free. She said in this episode that all she eats is protein, vegetables, and nuts.
Ew.
That's all she eats. And she's very, very strict on her diet. Kim says she's kind of gluten-free, but kind of not. She likes to still eat her regular foods, but just in moderations, which I don't think is bad.
Did you guys see that Khloe was on Ellen and talked about her pregnancy cravings? Though, with the
No.
eating, and she said she lets herself give in, but she said her mom, Chris, just goes overboard. Like she brought her 12 boxes of Krispy Kremes and was upset that she didn't eat all of them.
12? Who needs
Yeah.
12 boxes of Krispy Kremes?
That's a lot.
I
Chris
love
said that's what she
Krispy
ate when
Kreme.
she was pregnant.
That's funny. I did see her on Ellen, but I didn't see that part.
I know.
But I also saw that, or I read that while on Ellen, Khloe was saying that Tristan has cravings for Jamaican food and cookies, and he's like making an excuse to eat food.
Well, you
Which
know,
I thought
they
was
said
funny.
that. They say when the woman is pregnant, the man gets the cravings also.
Okay.
Like craving, like
That
different
is
cravings.
ridiculous.
I heard that before.
Gets the cravings or just gives in to cravings.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, some Thai food sounds really good right now. Must be my pregnancy
Exactly.
craving.
Well, remember when Kim, like a while back, when Kim was pregnant, she tagged Rob along and they ate together. Like they would go In-N-Out
Yeah.
and McDonald's. And she was pregnant
yeah.
with North. So she was like, oh, do you have cravings? He was like, yeah. That one might have been a lie, though. He was probably just hungry.
Wait, was that the one where she was trying to like give him all the food that he could possibly handle, and they were going on a diet the very next day?
Yes.
And the next day he woke up and there was still an In-N-Out burger there and he ate it. And that is so something I would do. I cannot even judge.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hot mess. Okay, but what about your diet, Shanti? We were talking about this a little bit. Like,
wait, should we play the game? Should we play the game?
We should.
Okay. We are going to play the game, What Did You Eat Today? Oh. You thought I was going to say something else?
I thought she was going to play the game with
Wait, do you
want to
play this game or are you too scared to play? Because I will get you beat by so badly.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go first so you don't feel so
you
bad.
Go first, yes.
Okay, I woke up and I ate pancakes for breakfast because I had zero food in my house except pancake mix and syrup and butter. And then I went to the store and instead of getting something healthy, I got Kraft macaroni and cheese and I had a box of that.
Okay.
And then I went to Starbucks before I came here and I had a vanilla latte and then I had one of those mozzarella and tomato paninis. Okay, you go.
Oh my gosh, no. You didn't even eat today.
I had a box of mac and cheese for lunch.
Nah,
pancakes.
I'm not playing anymore. Okay, well, I will just tell you just the bare minimum. I just had Wendy's.
Ooh, what'd you eat?
Yes, I
What's
did the
your
4
order?
for 4. I tried that out with the nuggets and the fries and the drink.
Wait, you get 4 things? I don't know how it works.
You get 4 things for $4. Even though it was like $5 because I got a tea with
Such
it.
a deal.
But still. Yeah, it's new. So it comes with chicken nuggets, so 4-piece chicken nuggets.
Excellent.
The french fries, a drink, and then whatever like sandwich you want, like a junior bacon cheeseburger or
yeah,
a
that
wrap
sounds good.
or a spicy chicken.
Mm.
All that. But I'm not trying to give Wendy's any promo, but still.
Okay. Well, it sounds
it
like
all.
our New Year's resolutions are going great.
Going great. Day number 7, kicking it off with a bang.
Okay, so I think that Kim and Courtney eat a little bit healthier than we do. Just guessing.
Yeah. And plus they work out with their trainers. I mean, Kim was talking about working out with her bodybuilder trainer, Maria.
Yes.
And she told her not to do the whole gluten-free diet because it's just a fad. It's something people made up, which,
Yeah.
you know, I kind of agree. Where did
Well, I
this...
heard that it's actually like gluten's not bad for you unless you're allergic to it. So like being on the gluten-free diet unless you're allergic to gluten actually isn't doing that much more for you than what you would have normally.
Yeah, I think that we've taken these diet fads out of control. And
Yeah.
it's just, there's all these new levels where like 5 or 10 years ago, people weren't this crazy about diets. But
Yeah.
with that said, I think people do have a lot of food sensitivities to dairy or gluten, whatever it may be. But sometimes, especially people in LA, take it to another level of craziness.
Crazy in LA. But where did this come from, like gluten? I just feel like growing up, everybody was eating everything, you know? Like you never really heard about gluten. And then one day, gluten this, gluten pancakes, waffles. Like, what?
But like, what about pizza? You know, what did pizza ever do to you? And I will not eat a gluten-free pizza, okay?
I refuse. Do not take me.
Is Kim that healthy, though? I feel like Kim is a little bit more relatable because she really loves food.
Yeah.
And she is kind of that person that will eat things that she wants, whereas Courtney, I think, is super, super strict. But it
I
sounds
think
like...
Kim's like the every girl that's like, I'm going to go on a diet so that I can binge like a month from now.
Yeah.
Whereas Courtney's like, I'm never eating it again.
I know. Courtney is so good.
She's really good.
She has so much
really
self-control. I don't have that at all.
Me neither. Props to you. But, you know, she has a little bit more help. Like, she has her chef and she has a nutritionist. And, you know, not to say we could probably do it if we didn't have those things, but I just think she has a little bit more help.
What if you had a private chef?
It would be on.
What if?
I would be like, 1 month I want to be healthy. The next month, cook me everything. I want pasta. I want chicken. I want mac and cheese. Do everything. If I had a private chef, it'd be over. What about you?
It'd be so cool. I would try to remain healthy because I'm so bad at being healthy myself that I would, because when you have a chef, that they can cook healthy things that taste delicious.
Yes.
So you can kind of have the best of both worlds. And they can throw in a little cheat meal, but it can still be on the healthier side versus going and getting a box of Kraft mac and cheese like I did today. You know what I mean? Maybe they have some.
I think it's so important though for like when you're on a diet that you do allow yourself every now and then like the little bit of cheat, because I feel like that's why people binge so hardcore and gain all their weight back, is because they're like, I'm never gonna eat this again, and then all you want, like, I'm not gonna have cake ever again. Cut to the next day where you're just staring at cakes in a window.
Yeah, you have to give in to your cravings, or else you'll just go the opposite way and just binge. Or at least that's for me.
Do.
I don't know. What's your weakness?
I sure do.
Are you like sweet tooth?
Yes, definitely. I have to do sweets, brownies, cupcakes, any candy. Big
Candy?
sweet tooth. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm picky with my candy though.
Oh, how are you picky?
Well, I won't eat like chocolate unless it's a Snickers or a Twix. And then I can't really have too sour of candy, so it needs to be somewhat sour.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
I don't have a sweet tooth, and it's weird
Really?
because I love food, but I can say no to all of that. And I'm more just about salty stuff, so pizza, cheeseburgers, pasta, carbs.
I'm getting so hungry.
I know. We
I
should
can't do
stop
this.
talking about
I can't
this.
do this. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Why they tried to do a sweat test. Apparently, Kim has her own personal sauna in her house.
That was so cool.
Which I was like, wow, let me get a few million, and that's what I'm getting. Definitely the first thing on my list. But they have a sauna in their house, so they wanted to do a sweat test to see who was healthier, which I didn't know you could do it like that. And apparently you can't because
And apparently you can't. Now that we've learned that lesson.
the test came back like it just came back everybody was healthy. So
I mean, I feel like some people just sweat more than other people.
Exactly.
Like I feel like there's people that are way healthier than me that would sweat more than I do.
But how can you determine it through sweat? I didn't get that.
That's what
Was
I
there
said.
something that I missed?
She was saying if you put your sweat in the bottle, they send it off to the lab. Somehow you can say like who's on a gluten-free diet and who's on a regular diet. But I don't know how you can determine that through sweat.
So, yeah, I don't either. I
I
don't
don't
either.
know.
It
I guess
doesn't-
they didn't know because they never circled back to it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's that reliable. So
Well,
then they did the blood test, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
they went on to do the blood test with Courtney's doctor, Dr. Burns, and at his office, and they did a blood test, which I was like, okay, with blood, you can probably tell a little bit more who's healthier, who's not. Those results came back; they were both healthy. So,
But okay, so let's do our talking heads. Who do we think is more healthy, Courtney or Kim? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Duh.
Yay! Both chose Courtney.
She is totally more healthy.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't eat.
No.
All she eats is protein, vegetables, and nuts.
So boring even
I mean, she
talking
looks
about
great,
it.
but
Oh, she looks amazing.
I'm hungry. So,
Yeah.
if the protein includes chicken and salmon and, fish and all that, maybe I'll be able to do it.
I'm with Jonathan.
Get a pizza.
Yeah, I think that
Send
she's
that
more healthy
pizza
for
in
sure.
here. Now, somebody who is apparently very healthy is MJ, who's doing all this walking around. Chris put a tracker in MJ's shoes for when she goes on goes on her walks because she's 82 years old, which I didn't know. She looks great. And she's walking around, but Chris is a little worried because she's too independent. She needs to be at the house all day. I need to know where she's at all times. I mean, do you think Chris is just doing the most?
Yes.
Tracking her mother everywhere.
Calm down. What is she going to be doing that's not
Exactly.
kosher or that she needs to be tracking her? What is she...
I feel like nowadays most people would wish that their parents would still be able to be that active at that age and not,
Exactly.
For sure.
I don't know. She's just very concerned. A concerned parent. She was calling MJ, texting her, where are you? What's going on? MJ wasn't answering. Chris drove over to MJ's house just to realize MJ's fine. She's hanging out with the girls.
She's getting the mommy shelter vibes now that all of her kids are out of the house and she
Yeah.
needs to focus on someone and do something.
Chris is doing the most.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
could you, like, I'm just, like, putting myself, like, if I was a guy and dating someone like that, like, oh, my God.
I wrote down, doesn't Chris have anything else to do? Like, isn't she busy with those emails and managing her
Whenever Khloe's there, she always
kids?
seems like she's too busy for Khloe.
Exactly. So, are her and Corey broken up?
Apparently.
No, but he's going to be in next week's episode.
Right. We're going to be able to see what's going on because Corey and Khloe are going to sit down and talk.
I miss him. I liked him.
He was okay.
That's okay?
I mean, I felt like he was there, but he wasn't there. Like, he was all right.
Yeah, I thought he was a good influence. A good guy to be around. Okay, fine. You win. They're broken up. We'll have to see next week, though,
We'll
what
have
happens.
to see. But,
Yeah.
I mean, long story short, MJ and Chris, they said, listen, or MJ said to Chris, I'm okay. You don't have to track me. I love you. Like, relax. Yeah. So Chris finally took the shoe insults out, which was a smart idea.
I know. So if you want to track your boyfriend or girlfriend, now you know what to do.
Buy the shoe insults. Get it in there. And then briefly touching on Khloe and how she felt that Kim is always calling her a liar, never believes what she has to say because of her childhood and how she used to lie in her teens, which most of us did. Mm-hmm. But Khloe really took it to heart. She blew up on Kim quite a few times.
Yeah.
Right. I wrote down one that had me laughing. Khloe said, Kim, why do you always zone out and then you perk up at the right time?
I know. That was like kind of deep.
Yeah.
Like she hit below the belt.
Calling her an idiot and just all these other names.
She was like, she'll perk up when I call her butt fat. I was like, yeah. It was so mean.
Yeah, and sometimes, do you think she didn't realize the cameras were there, Khloe? Because some of the stuff she was saying, I was like...
She knows the cameras
You only
were
say
there.
that in private. You think so?
Yeah.
She looked like she really did, like, zone out and was just like...
I know. So I love Khloe, but I do think that she kind of has a aggressive side to her.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, like Malika said, you don't really want to go head-to-head with her because she can be a little too much. I'd be scared. Would you want to fight with that? No, thank you.
Mm-mm. But Khloe did say she only has anger towards Chris and Kim. So she's trying to figure out why that is. Why does she blow up on them more than anybody else?
Yeah.
That's kind of, it's like what trigger?
Chris and Kim are kind of similar in certain ways.
That's true.
Yeah. And I think there's been that whole thing where Chris has gotten a lot of flack for Kim being the favorite child for a while. And I think that Khloe has resentment about that.
Mm. Should we do a talking head?
Ooh, yeah.
Who is, I guess who's right and who's wrong, huh?
Whose side are you on?
Kim's for being, well, do we think she was a liar? Like, is she wrong for calling Khloe a liar? I think I wrote it down somewhere.
I don't know.
Is Kim wrong for calling Khloe a liar?
Yeah, or is Khloe wrong for
blowing up on Kim?
Blowing up on Kim.
Okay. 1, 2,
okay.
3.
Wait. Well,
We
so
both
I
chose
think
Kim.
Chloe's wrong.
Okay.
Are we on
Me
the same
too.
thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Khloe's wrong.
Yeah, I think that she was super mean and aggressive, like multiple times. It was like, calm down, it's your sister, okay? Can't we all just get along?
I agree. I mean, Kim
You're
was
on a
just
period.
like, Kim even said in one point, Courtney said the same thing. She called you a liar, but she didn't blow up on her.
I know.
So,
She has it out for Kim.
Khloe, whatever that is, girl, get it together.
Get it together. Go see your man. Sorry, I just screamed. Go see your man in Cleveland. He wants you. She can't even be mad anymore. She has everything that she needs in life.
That's very true. You think this baby's gonna relax her more? She won't really worry about things. Like she won't get as mad as things and have a lot of patience.
Yeah,
This baby's gonna be a great blessing for her.
I think that
I'm
she's
so
wanted
happy.
it for so long, and it's finally happening. Do you think that they're gonna last?
I do.
Because he's like 26 years old, which I think people forget. That's young. And he just had a baby with another woman right before he started dating Khloe, which is a little bit of a red flag to me.
I think they got a few years. I don't know about marriage, but I do think they're going to ride it out, kind of like a Scott and Courtney thing. Like just a few years in there. Shorter than 10.
I was going to say, it's been a long time.
Shorter than 10 with Courtney and Scott.
Okay.
No more than 7.
Okay. Do you think Kim and Kanye are going to last forever?
I do. I do. Because I think Kanye's very interested in Kim. And I think Kim likes that. You know, like all the attention, pick out my clothes.
What was going on over holidays, though? Because I saw like magazine covers saying divorce.
I know. I always see those too.
I think it's just
Gossip. Magazine gossip.
Magazine gossip, yeah. I don't believe it.
I don't know. There's certain magazines that I'm like,
You trust.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they're more trustworthy than others.
Like
Yes.
People. People magazine's
People
pretty
magazine.
trustworthy. Yeah.
Well, I do want to switch gears onto Revenge Body and get that going because that just premiered tonight.
Okay. Well, should we finish talking about Kardashians?
Oh, yeah. Did you have anything else about Mother's Keeper, tonight's episode?
Well, nothing else, but we can get into some gossip if you want.
Oh, you want to do gossip? Yes. Let's do tea time.
Let's do it. Let's drink some tea.
All right. Well, okay. So the first tea time we have here is Khloe finally announcing her pregnancy. She confirmed it via Instagram, saying she was 6 months. Her and Tristan wanted to keep this time to themselves before they actually, said like, "Hey, we're pregnant, we're expecting," and I'm happy for her. It took her a while.
Yeah, but it was like, we all knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we know you were pregnant. And then when she posted it, it was like, okay. We kind of already knew. So it was still exciting. Like, she's finally confirmed it.
She has.
Right?
She has, finally. Oh, when we were speaking about Ellen's show earlier, I forgot I wrote down that when she was on Ellen, she talked about baby names. And she said that she wants it to start with a T or a K for Tristan or Khloe.
Well, she said that if it's a boy, it's for sure Tristan Jr.
Oh, Tristan Jr., yep. And then for a K, it's just up in the air.
How many more K names can there be?
Kristen.
Just kidding. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty
so
exciting.
Tristan Jr., eh? That took a lot of
Jr.
creativity.
So are we believing that she doesn't know the gender?
Ooh.
Like, is that another thing that she's keeping secret right now, but she knows? Or do you think that she's waiting till day of?
I feel like she knows, because I feel like she already did her gender reveal party. And she's just not going to tell us until, the day of. Like, pop out the baby.
I thought that she was having a girl.
Is she? I don't know.
I don't know. I get so confused. I know Kylie's having a girl for sure.
Yes, that's what I heard.
And I thought that Khloe was having a girl too, but I could be wrong. So, by the way, Kylie is going to have her baby either end of January or February, I think. So it's going to happen soon. That's what I heard.
I keep getting different reports. I heard somebody say end of March, early April. So now I don't know. Because I heard that her and Khloe were close, and Khloe just became 6 months.
Either way, it's all too close for her to still be pretending she's not pregnant.
Exactly.
And we haven't even seen her yet, which is the crazy thing.
I have a picture in here for tea time.
Okay, okay.
A recent
all right.
photo. But before we get to that,
Yes.
Let's talk about how over the holidays, Kim's son, Saint West, was in the hospital.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he had pneumonia. So he's doing fine. He was in the hospital for 3 days. But while she was there, she said that she heard something from gossip, that they were saying that she wasn't there with her son, that Kim and Kanye were not there. So she went to Twitter and addressed it and said, "I haven't heard this, but let's get this straight. I did not leave my son for 1 minute during his hospital stay. We were there Wednesday to Saturday night. NYE was on Sunday night. People came over and he was already asleep for the night. Don't even try me when it comes to my kids."
Ooh! Don't come for Kim and her kids.
Yes. I didn't hear that, but I guess she got word of it. People were saying they just weren't there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. People like to say stuff.
Yeah.
I believe that she was there. It's her kids.
I think so too.
I think it's so easy for people to just make stuff up and talk, and I think that Kim is a really good mother.
I think so too.
You can tell that she really cares, especially after the whole robbery. I think that she really put into perspective what is important in life, and she's less about the materialistic things, a little bit. And she's more about family and what's important.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then there's a photo of, if you're looking at your screens, Khloe and Tristan. Khloe pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
In all black.
That baby bump, that booty, that's like a baby bump in the front and a baby bump in the back.
I know.
So
how impressed are you that she was able to like kind of keep photos like this though out of the press for this long? Because
Yeah, I
like
don't
even when there
know.
was like, is there a bump? Is there not a bump? Like that, I feel like was what was happening every time a photo would come out. People would like, no, I can see it. No, she has a flat stomach. Like even Halloween, and then like,
I know, like it
bam.
just popped.
Mm-hmm.
She looks great, by the way.
She does still look good. And she's doing her workouts still.
I know. I can't believe how strong she's still going.
Yeah.
But I guess technically you can, depending on what you do, of course, you have to be safe, but you can work out up until very close to when you give birth.
Yeah.
I'm sure depending on who you are and your body type and everything, but
And she said her doctor said it was good.
yeah, she's keeping that in shape. You know what's going to happen is when she has her baby, she's just going to be able to bounce back so quickly because of how in shape she is.
Do we think she might get surgery, like a mommy makeover?
Probably.
I think she might lose it like Rego. Like,
Yeah, I don't think that she needs that.
I don't think so either, but you never know. She'd
I
be like, oh, let me
know.
just get a tummy tuck while you're down there.
That's what a lot of them do.
They sure do. But moving on, still talking about family, Kim finally released the last photo of the 25 Days of Christmas, and everybody on Twitter was going, Shanti's. Everybody on Twitter was looking like Shanti's face. They were not amused. They said that you're missing a few people. You're missing Rob, Kanye, Kylie, and Scott. Everybody was upset because this was it. You led up to just a regular photo, and then Kim said on Twitter, saying that all those photos that she released through the 25 days were actually their own individual Christmas cards. So
It was
there was
so
no big one. They were all their own, individual.
Did we ever find out if the jeans were Khloe's jeans?
No.
No, we didn't. So we were waiting all month long for this big Christmas card reveal. Every day, a new picture of Mason running around the Christmas tree. And then this is what we got. It's just so...
Just regular.
Give us what we want. Show us Kylie pregnant. It's not that difficult.
And then in the photo, they were talking about how Kendall looks photoshopped in a little bit.
Why?
That's what.
How does she look photoshopped in?
That's what I said. But I mean, she was kind of just standing there.
I don't know. I mean,
There's
I
no, like,
guess
I
so.
mean, if she's photoshopped in, they all kind of looked photoshopped in then.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. She's a very busy schedule.
She is. She's a supermodel, number one.
She's a supermodel. Yeah. So why isn't Kanye in this? Because he was in the
Kanye.
other ones.
Right.
So did they only leave him out? I don't know. This just looks like a Gap commercial to me. Right?
Right.
It's just a Gap commercial.
So for our last part of Tea Time, we have Kylie at her best friend Jordan's birthday party.
Ooh.
She's seen right here outside on the phone with reports are saying her boyfriend, Travis Scott, a rapper. And she's talking to him. And speaking of Travis, he actually just did an interview where they asked him about Kylie being pregnant.
Yeah.
Billboard magazine asked him, and he said, they said, excuse me. Billboard said, there are rumors that you're dating Kylie and having a child with her. And he said, quote, I don't want to talk about that. They're just guesses. Let them keep fishing.
But they're not guesses because you are having a kid with her and we know it, so just admit it.
He said everybody's just guessing.
So what are they going to do? She's going to have a baby and they're just all of a sudden going to be in public with a baby?
Pop it out.
Or do you think that she's going to like stay out of the public eye with the baby for a long time? I don't know. I'm curious.
No, I'm going to say like a month after she has the baby, she's going to say, hey, I had a baby. And get back to social media like, hey, my baby. And,
yeah. Also, I read a report that they broke up.
Really?
Did you read that? Yeah, like recently in the past week. That they were like not doing good and he is over it and ended it with her. I don't know if that's true, but it was like kind of from a slightly reliable source.
I hope not. I mean, they were only together they were together for like 2 or 3 months before she got pregnant.
Was it that short?
Yeah, it was really short. She had just left Tyga for I think like a few months and then
that's crazy.
got with Travis and pregnant and all that.
People gotta wait. What is the rush to have babies?
Okay, enjoy.
just enjoy life.
Chill out.
That's what's funny is when you grow up famous and you're that young. She's 20 years old.
yeah.
She can't even legally drink yet, by the way. But when you're that young and you have that much money and you just grow up so fast. So she probably is, you know, she lives probably like a 32-year-old and she's 20 years old.
That's what I heard, that her mentality is just so mature that people forget she's just a kid.
Yeah. It's maybe like Sophia Richie dating Scott Disick.
Right.
They're still going strong.
Yeah.
I read some juice about them that when they were in Aspen over the weekend, they ran into Sophia's ex-boyfriend. I don't know who it is. I don't know his name. It wasn't familiar to me, but they said that Scott like freaked out and had like a little breakdown. So not shocking. Not shocking at all.
Scott is just way too much.
What is shocking is that he's still with Sophia Richie. I can't believe it.
Oh, so much. But we'll have another time for Scott. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Keeping Up with the Kardashian review and our Kardashians Weekly. Of course, be sure to come back because we will be talking about Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian.
Yes, we
but
will.
Until then, I am Howard III. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III. Shanti, where can we find you?
Thank you guys for watching. You can find me on Instagram at Shanti_Christina or Twitter at Shanti Christina.
Alrighty, guys, and we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Okay.
Sorry, I was about to go into that. I was like, shoot, I forgot that quickly. Okay.
So how long should we do? 10 minutes? Okay. We'll go quick. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do it.
Well, I was still on this high. I think we did really good with
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot more energy.
Was that good, Brianna?